We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Isotopes and the Cincinnati Reds. Kenny Lofton attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. Carlos Rodon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. His best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all three of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hannes Wagner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Benito Santiago. 0-1 the count. Swing and the ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Andruw Jones is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
In now, Dwight Evans. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
3-1. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Danger averted following the two-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Ernie Banks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they get put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Corbin is coming up on a nice milestone in his career. He's just a small handful of victories away from 100 in his time at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Corbin has compiled just under 130 innings of work and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? The Shields backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Two balls and no strikes.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with a single, setting the table for the big boys.
Stepping into the box, Kenny Lofton. He had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done, though.
And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And despite his success with the bat this year, he's going through a really tough stretch in recent games, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
And now they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jay Bruce. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
1-1. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Into the box now, George Brett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going.
Jeanette has it. There's one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base to record the force out. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Evans on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field. Accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Stepping in now, Joe Carter, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And looking at his post-All-Star break performance, his pace has slowed down a bit, but not to the point where there's any real reason for concern just yet.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that one knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here. Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Count even now at 1-1. From the stretch, runner goes for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Under it is Andruw, and that'll be out number 2.
Batting set, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next.
Patrick Corbin.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Honus Wagner, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. We mentioned his position in the batting race earlier in the game, and with a batting average above the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting better as the season wears on.
Yeah, you watch this guy knock the donut off the bat. He strides to the plate with nothing but confidence, and rightfully so. He's been swinging a hot bat lately. Last 10 games really has turned it up a notch.
Catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
At the plate now, Benito Santiago, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Wagner, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. That misses. 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The center fielder, number 25, Andruw Jones.
Coming to the plate now, Andruw Jones, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded. But the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
So now to the plate, Dwight Evans. He swings and grounds it to short, right to him. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Isotopes lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. First offering on its way.
Nope, that's inside.
The 1-0. Is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fielded cleanly. Throw by Wagner is right there for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Carlos Rodon.
Now batting, Carlos Rodon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
At the plate, Ernie Banks, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. At the plate, he's really continued to look great in the second half. Over his last 10 games, hitting over 300.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose Martinez.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
0-2, the count to Jose Martinez. A runner on first with 2 away. And he misses there. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Ripped down the first base line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Banks is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
Into the box now, Kenny Lofton, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Comes set, the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Stepping in now, Joe Carter. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, the pitcher can claim that that one slipped all he wants, but that looked intentional to me. He goes with the heater up and in and absolutely drills him. That's dangerous, and I'm surprised that the ump appears to be letting it go.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. Jones is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jay Bruce.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Jeanette is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Standing in, Joe Torre. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Hit in the air to right field. Martinez is there. 2 down.
The third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Delino.
Standing in now, Delino DeShields, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Scooter Jeanette comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The pitcher, Rodon.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Rodon, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The 0-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Corbin is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Reds are down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Digging in now, Patrick Corbin, who was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away. Digging in once again, Hannes Wagner. He singled his last time up.
Wagner.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. At the plate, Benito Santiago. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Ernie Banks. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? DeShields is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
It's no wonder this guy's pitch count is so low. If they keep swinging on the first pitch, he's got a real chance to go deep into this one.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So now to the plate, Kenny Lofton. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Reds out in front, 4-1. Into the box now, Andruw Jones. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch coming, here it is.
0-1's the count.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Carter is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Dwight Evans. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one runs up high, ball 1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Jay Bruce now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate, Joe Torre, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Now batting, third baseman.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate now, George Brett. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run is in to score from third.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
In now, Delino DeShields. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now maybe a mind game or two going on down there as he steps out a second time in the AB. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. Makes the catch, but the tying run breaks for the plate. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box now, Joe Carter. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count, here it is. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in, Brian Anderson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Reds leave 1, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Evan Longoria will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1 comes into play here at 273. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Honus Wagner, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Michael Lorenzen will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Danny Jansen is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 9.
Take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. At the plate, Benito Santiago. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0 pitch.
Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And there he goes towards second. Swing, and he pops him up. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hit and run used to perfection right there. Now the tying run is at third base. We're late in the game. Let's see the pass the baton mentality if this guy can slow the game down and get that run in from third base.
Into the box, Andruw Jones. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's going to be a base hit as the run comes in, and we've got ourselves a 4-4 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Dwight Evans swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. But the tying run comes across to score here as this one looks like it'll go to the wire. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark, and we are tied 4-4. Joaquin Soria gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Second baseman, Scooter.
Here's the first pitch to him. Soria has over 40 innings on his line so far, with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1-1, here it is.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs. Now a big looping curveball in there for strike 2. All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Jose Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. This game's all tied at 4. Striding in, Joe Torre. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
the third baseman, number 5.
Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the 2 starting pitchers. Stepping in, George Brett. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. 0-1 count. Here it is. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop. Safe. Great effort comes up short, and now the potential lead run is on base at first.
Hey, good effort all around, offense and defense. Nice approach on the offensive side and on defensive side. What more can you ask of him? Wasn't able to get to his feet, understandably so. Tough play. Would have taken just an absolute cannon from his knees to get the guy out.
Hit back toward the mound. Way to get dirty. Safe.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Joe Kelly trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So now to the plate, Hannes Wagner. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-0.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground out toward Jeanette at second. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Homer Bailey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran center fielder Kenny Lofton. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Bailey, playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes last time up. The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Joe Carter. As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. And if you're wondering just who remains on the Cincinnati bench, should they think about making a move, there you get a look at him right there. Freddie Freeman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Freddie Freeman. Now pitching, Andruw.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Tyler Chatwood will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Into the box, Benito Santiago, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. The pitch. In the air to right center. Lofton is there. 1 away. Stepping up now, Andruw Jones. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. High and deep to right center. Racing back the right fielder. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. Solo shot to right center as they've taken a 1-run lead. At the plate now, Dwight Evans. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Martinez is there, 2 down.
now batting. The
So
left
digging in now, Jay Bruce. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone!
A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. Number 23 for him thus far, and it's now 6-4.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Devin Williams takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 38, Devin Williams. The first base
In now,
number
Joe
9,
Torre.
Joe Torre.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Martinez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Indiana is on top here, 6-4. Raleigh Fingers is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And set to go is the second baseman, Scooter
The
Gennett.
second baseman, Scooter.
And he takes ball 1. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Now the pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Got him to go down swinging there. Scooter Gennett is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Pitch on the way. Danny Jansen comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Ernie Banks comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll make the catch to end it as the Isotopes have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Indiana came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Andruw Miller wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Raleigh Fingers earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andruw Miller. His record is now 4-1. Credit the save to Andruw Miller. The loss goes to Tyler Chatwood, just his first loss of the season. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.